You know, it's amazing what one week can do. Last week, we were talking about falling oil prices and why mortgage rates could finally start moving in the right direction. Then, one weekend changed the conversation. What happened? Over the weekend, tensions between the US and Iran increased again. As a result, oil prices jumped 4% almost immediately. Why does that matter? Because higher oil prices can eventually lead to higher gas prices, and higher gas prices can make inflation harder to control. When inflation becomes a concern, mortgage rates often feel the pressure too. Now, before anyone panics, one weekend doesn't suddenly erase everything we've talked about last week. Markets react quickly to uncertainty. The bigger question is whether oil prices stay elevated or if it's a temporary spike. That's what everyone will be watching for the next couple weeks. The bigger part thing happening this week is tomorrow's inflation report. The expectation is actually for inflation to continue to improve, but because June's oil prices were lower, but here's the challenge. Markets may spend less time looking at what happened last month and more time wondering what's going to happen next if the oil prices continue to climb. So, even a good inflation report may not move mortgage rates as much as people expect. So, what does that mean if you're buying a home? It's another reminder that trying to perfectly time mortgage rates is almost impossible. The market can change quickly. If the right home comes along and the payment makes sense for your budget, I still wouldn't let one week's headline stop you from moving forward. And remember, if rates improve later, refinancing is always an option. You don't always get a second chance for the right house. One thing I always remind buyers is this: we're not tied to just one lender. As a mortgage broker, we compare loan options from multiple lenders to help buyers find the loan that best fits their situation, not just one with the lowest advertised interest rate. So, if you have buyers wondering whether now is the right time to make a move, have them give me a call. We'll go through the numbers, answer their questions, and help them make the decision that's right. Thanks for watching. The headlines will change every week, but our job stays the same: to help you and your clients make informed decisions instead of emotional ones. Have a great week.